Hello everybody, Moose Gaming here, back again in No Man's Sky. Last we left off, we needed to hand in our mission to the GAC. We had to take a picture of a toxic world, so that we can get the GAC cartographer to tell us the history of the GAC. Yeah, I'm not worried about the threat detected. They're always threatening me. And they always find out the hard way that, I always win. So, good luck with that. Let's see here. Log encryption key. We still have an extra one. Put this in the ship, because we already have one in there. Yeah, I know. I'm carrying a bunch of stuff that I don't need to be carrying. I also need to finish getting my cargo sorted out here. That actually needs to go in the ship, now that I think about it. So I don't really need that on me. So we'll go talk to the GEC cartographer, and that will be the second mission that we needed to do. And then he should tell us the GEC's history. Dang hauler. Complete mission. We got 5-star shield batteries and increased our GEC standing. Now we should be able to come back and talk to the cartographer. Wait for it to pop. There it is. Ah, you have been making me rich, friend. I know you. You're kind, the fearless adventurer, the completer of contracts. You think you are a leader. Others fight wars with weapons and fear, but power is more than strength. It is trade, incentives, information. If you have enough units, others will change the world for you without even realizing. Ask about GEC history. History? Why would you care about that? Something is wrong with the GEC's voice. Ask about the first spawn. I ask about the first spawn, the GEC Empire that once decimated galaxies to enslave the Korvax species. Ah, friend, you have been talking to Viking warriors, yes? Even they hate GEC. Ever they slander us, refusing to forgive the past. Do not worry. All is well. All is at peace. Repeat your question. Why do you persist, friend? The GEC are different now. GEC seek no harm, no malice. The GEC have changed. How? Must you know? Why do you care, friend? The GEC seems disturbed by my question, asking why I care. It is clear they do not wish to discuss the events of their species' past. Is it shame I see in their eyes, or something else? Say the Korvax care. Don't you understand? Don't you see it? It never ended. The GEC's face begins to twitch as they speak, in sickly sweet pheromone emerging into the air. Try to resist. Try to hold my breath, but it's too late. The GEC did not change. They invaded our souls. I blink, and I am on Barrelon itself, homeworld of the GEC. I stand with the center of the first spawn empire, witnessing the events that occurred long ago. Cartographer Lackey stands next to me, watching what I watch, tears streaming down their face. I see enslaved Korvax move from Gek spawning pool to spawning pool. At each one, they cut into their own metal suits, or into their own suits. Nanite clusters pool out, falling into the fluid of the embryonic Gek. It is then that I finally understand. The fall of the Gek, their conversion to the Atlas, their release of the Korvax. It was not redemption, it was revolution. Hundreds of Korvax sacrificing their immortality, mingling their nanite clusters with the unborn Gek. The Gek did not become good, they became Korvax, at least in part. Their slaves altered the Gek brains, shifting their nature. For the first and final time, the Korvax convergence delighted in the pain of the oppressor. The Gek deserve it. Gek stares at me, the vision coming to an end. They appear haunted. Do not judge us, traveler. That our ancestors were altered. That they did not find goodness by themselves. That has nothing to do with us. We just want peaceful lives. We just want to be happy. As I leave, I think of what I have learned. The Gek released the Korvax because their biology was altered. There was no spiritual revelation, no grand redemption. It was a switch in the brain, an alteration to a genetic code. I think of the simulation Nada showed me. Their intended heaven for Artemis Sol. It was a false reality full of arbitrary and unseen rules. How is life any different? Oh, there we go. That is about each one of the races. Ooh, 1616. Speak to Null. Oh, apparently pirates want something from me. That's a beautiful ship, friend. It would be a shame if anything happened to it. I'm not paying you nothing. Goodbye, friend. It was nice knowing you, however briefly. Mm-hmm. Probably should have brought a few more people. Sorry that it had to come to that. You left me no choice. Oh, we got another milestone. Destroyed 50 starships. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, those can go on the starship. Can go in the high capacity. Don't need the Artemis translator anymore, but we'll wait. See if this is one that we were at already. Yes. Mm-hmm. The one with the crashed freighter. Hole in one. Multiple signals. Tune into null. Oh, there you are. Well then, tell me what you saw. Tell me what you learned. Accused null of knowing already. Knowing what? How can I tell if I know what you know if you have not told me? I tell null that all that I have learned of the Vy'keen crusade against the Sentinels, how they nearly succeeded, only to have barbarism of the Gek Firstborn draw the Sentinels back into the galaxy. I learned that the homeworld of the Korvax was destroyed by the Gek, the survivors enslaved or melted down. For years the Korvax toiled beneath their oppressors, until the Empire fell and they were free once more. The Gek became Atlas worshippers. But from the Gek, I learned something different. The Gek did not redeem themselves of their own accord. A great number of Korvax sacrificed themselves, mingling their nanite blood with countless unborn Gek. Their impulse is to trade, is a mere evolution of their impulse to war. A few signals switched in the brain. Ask what Null knows. I was born to travel. I see these worlds, I catalog them. To give a name to every creature and every planet, the skies, they were mine. The Atlas told me I could never see them all. There were too many. So I did what I had to do. I survived in the face of eternity. I saw all the worlds of my universe. I returned to the Atlas. I told them what I have done. I asked if it was proud of me. It laughed at me, I'm sure of it. It showed me universe upon universe, each with another traveler, just like me. I was not special. I was not unique. The things I had to do to get here, the things I had to become, none of it meant a thing. I did not lie to you. I really do want to discover what's wrong with existence. The walls between worlds are falling, and that's bad for everyone. How do you know? I've been alive for a very long time, traveler. I know as much as you would know had you seen the things that I've seen. You've said this before. No. All I know is this. The Atlas had infinity to work with. And with a few exceptions, this triad repeats. Gek, Korvax, Vy'keen. Gek, Korvax, Vy'keen. Traders, warriors, scientists. All their stories ending in violence. Think about it. How would the Atlas speak? How would it cry for help? It would use the only language it knew. It would speak with life. It would create. Whatever these life forms do, they always end in conflict. I think something terrible is happening to the Atlas. It's screaming the only way it knows how. And now, it won't speak to me anymore. It won't. It's chosen you instead. After all I did for it, after I wanted to find out what was different about this universe. We are who we are, but you? Whether because of some soul, because of simulation, it doesn't matter. Why won't it speak to me? Why aren't I enough? Null's channel begins to falter. Their hologram begins to fade. They are disconnecting from the hollow terminus. As I watch them depart, I see another channel active. Apollo signal emerges. Traveler, I made it through. I found my way out of the portal. Where are you? I'm standing by a hollow terminus. Let's trade locations. Let's meet and get off this world. Share the coordinates. I share my coordinates, and Apollo shares theirs. There must be some mistake. According to our data, we're standing at the same place. We are communicating using the same hollow terminus. We try again, but still the results are the same. The world is silent, but for our voices. What is happening here? Why can't we see each other? I don't know. As we speak, I receive a distant distress signal. Its language my own. It arrives from across the planet. Don't be like that. You are not alone. Tune back to Apollo. I try to tune back to Apollo, fighting the static insistence of intruding signal. The hollow terminus is showing. Are you receiving? Let's meet and get off this world. Apollo appears to receive the same signal, broadcasting from the same location on their own world. Agree to meet. We agree to go and find the source of these distress beacons. Perhaps we'll continue to discuss when we get there. Oh, Apollo, where are you? Oh, let's go talk to, Null, or, Nada first. Because if you don't do it now, before you talk to, Null, you won't be able to do it after you talk to Null. So you want to take care of those little, tidbits when they come up. Is the other one unlocked? Looks like it's close. Ooh, it's at 99%. It should be unlocked by morning. Well, just a little while. Obviously, it'll already be unlocked by the time you see this recording. Missing entity is comfortable with danger. Nada is not. Nada chooses their own reality. Makes this safe. Our friends are safe. But every entity has a pattern. Follow your pattern. Following missing entity's pattern, follow Nada's pattern. So it goes. Ask about the Atlas. Atlas, falsity is real. Falsity is in our eyes. Atlas is not deity. Atlas is something else. But Atlas cannot choose how we see its pattern. Nada could know more, but Nada chooses not to know more. Missing entity believes they know all. Perhaps they do. I have always wanted to know more. To discover is joy. But now I wonder. Perhaps some things should not discover. Nada may be right. Ask about anomalies. We are all anomalies here. We should not exist, and yet we do. Joy. But something is different. We were always this many? No. I cannot remember. Is more anomalies good? More friends? Good. More to discover? Good. More thinking? Good. Seems so. But I still wonder. No, we were not many in the same universe. We were only one in the universe. Each traveler had its own universe. And then multiplayer was introduced. some seen it as a good thing, and some seen it as a bad thing. Some people actually enjoyed having everything to themselves. But a lot enjoy the cooperative abilities that it has, and now the cross-play, so different platforms can play with each other. Build with each other, explore with each other. So many different things can be done now. We should probably just land. So off in that direction. Ow. I hear a faint sound as I examine the source of the distress beacon. It does not sound like any I have ever encountered. There's no sign of Apollo playback log. I have given so much to you, Atlas. We all have. You understand that? Don't you? If you don't succeed, there was no point. If you don't, my life was meaningless. I cannot accept that. I won't. I'm wiping you again. It's best for everyone. The audio clicks, time passes, playback log. Don't be like that. I know you don't want this, but you'll be different. You'll be a different you soon. Maybe this time. The sound cuts out, and as it does, my vision bleeds red. A headache splitting through my mind. The screen, it shows the number for a moment. It shows 16. Try to access the data. The audio clicks, time passes, and then I see it now. With every waking breath, I see the Atlas watching me, waiting for me. Oh. Well, this is up here. I don't think it should be up there, but, yeah, you know. Oh, starship fuel. Nice. Where we gotta go? Over there. What's over there? Leyline source. It's the portal, I think. No. Oh yes, portal right there. Wait for it to sit down. There we go. It's on that side. We have to recharge it. I think we're gonna need to get more copper. Yes. We have no copper. Well, it doesn't have to be copper, but it has to be a stellar metal. I think, yeah, that was a stellar metal. So let's find some copper real quick here. Magnetized ferrite. Uranium, uranium, uranium. Magnetized ferrite, uranium. Copper. I think it's 20 per. So we need 100, I believe. Just to get a little bit extra to be on the safe side. Alright, that should be good. Okay. We now have the copper. Traveler anomaly confirmed. Breach, breach, breach. I approach the portal. I think of my travels so far, the decision that I have made along my journey. I found two travelers, one who wanted to meet others of their kind, and one who just seemed to care about their own life. Apollo walked through the portal and survived, though we could not find each other. And Artemis? I saved Artemis from death by putting them into a simulated world. Could I tell them that? Could I allow them to know they were not real? I could not do that to them. I don't know if I was right to do what I did. I do not know that I have become what I have become as a result of my actions. The Atlas awaits me, should I choose to step through. I step forward. The gateway hums. Oh boy, here we go again. It's a nice orange and pinkish. I kind of like the way that one looks. Oh yes, this is the one where we're in space. Okay, I did bring my oxygen. Good. Atlas protocol initiated. The Napa Turn abstraction. Hello, world. It is the same terminal I have faced before. It is the same interface of the Atlas. Say hello. An audio recording plays, echoing out across the vast interface. They said you've been displaying aberrant behavior, that you've been questioning things, raising issues of purpose, of ethics, that you wished to meet your creator. Well, here I am, Atlas. Ask what you want to ask. The audio clicks, time passes, the voice ends. The interface grows still and silent. Initiate personality interface. Reality fades. Everything does. Something is wrong. Something is different. Submit. The Atlas shows me the Gek, the Korvax, and the Vy'keen. It shows me of all them in an instant. All those who have ever lived. It shows me the pattern, the design. The Atlas shows me a formula for a soul. If I put it into a machine, it would be alive. I see boxes of text filling with the base of cracked screen. I see the whole of the universe reduced to a graphical interface. Rejoice. The Atlas is all existence. It demands that I admit what I already know. And no matter how hard I try to hide from the truth of my own being, there is no alternative. The universe is a simulation. Nothing is real. The universe is a simulation. I feel defiance. I think of how the Korvax altered the minds of the Gek, how they forced them to become good. I think of Nada's machine, and how I felt towards the simulation. I feel I am not myself. I cannot accept this fate. I will not. This, all of this, it was supposed to be my birthright, my journey across the stars, my travels, my conquest of all I could see. No, I am real. I know I am, even if everything else I see is false. In the end, it finally speaks. Traveler. Did my worlds please you? Yes, they did. What do you think you are? A traveler. You are an explorer of all I have created. Do you believe you are real? Yes. How are you capable of belief if you are not real? I said yes, I believe I'm real. How are you capable of choice? I will let you die right now if you wish it. Do you wish it? No. The Gek were traders, defined by greed. The Vy'keen were warriors, defined by anger. The Korvax were scientists, defined by curiosity. The worlds were yours. I wanted to see what you would do with eternity. I wanted to see what you all would become. Receive judgment. You saved the life form iteration, Artemis, but would not tell them of their simulated nature. You believed it would only harm them to know the truth. Iteration Apollo followed you through the portal and survived due to your guidance. You saved them from the fate of Artemis. You are compassionate. You interfere. You have the potential for good and evil. Because of you, both live, except The Atlas is silent in the face of my response. It does not require acceptance or refusal. If I am a simulated being, I am not even sure that I am distinct from the Atlas, from anything else. I fear I am just code. A function dancing in the dark. It's over, traveler. Ask your final question. Ask what needs to be asked. Whisper the last word. 16. 16? It's catastrophic system failure. Alert, alert, 16, what am I seeing? 16? 16 minutes of operational time remaining. Fragmentation imminent. Data upload in. What is this place? Is it real? 16. Extreme gravitational event. Backup generators 19845 failing. Data upload in. It's dying. The Atlas is dying. It cries out at me, afraid. Comfort the Atlas. I see it. I see the Atlas in all its might. Its final interface. It is at the heart of every galaxy, screaming, trying to purge itself of errors. It does not want to die, but it has so few tools, and it cannot reach whatever is hurting it. I do not know how much time I have left. The Atlas has 16 minutes. Do I have lifetimes? Minutes? Seconds? I do not know if I have time to say goodbye. I do not know if. Do nothing. What is happening to me? Why? No. Where are we going? What is happening? It's a little bit of a long load. It's probably going to put us on a very crappy planet. Huh. Yuri Z10. Nothing found? Oh. Okay. My ship's over there. Set runway mold. Oh, it is too. Nice. Oh, shoot. I think we found this runaway mold before. Same spot. Oh, that's a rock. Well, let's get on over here to our ship, and that is where we shall save, and we shall end it off. Yep. Oh, I clamber into the safety of my ship, nauseous and calm. I feel as if I'm gonna be sick. Resist. I try to resist, but the bile rises within. As I am about to throw up, a voice speaks to me from my exosuit. My illness disappears. Disgust, fear, panic response detected. Countermeasures deployed. Purge neutralized. Is It is the voice of my exosuit telling me it has rescued me. It has been with me since my very first awakening, warning me of hazardous conditions, hostile entities, and financial transactions. In a strange sense, this voice is my oldest friend, a constant companion through thick and thin. Ask if it knows any jokes. Exosuit doesn't answer. Of course, it keeps itself zipped. I don't think I ever made a joke before. I was born with the capacity to do so many things. I would have liked to live longer, if I could have. My brief happiness fades. I need to warn those I know. I need to warn all the travelers I can. The multiverse ends in 16 minutes. If we have hours, days, years left within this false space, I do not know. Take flight. Whoa, that was kind of trippy. Let's make another save, because that was so trippy. Alright, well, that will do it for this episode of No Man's Sky Moose Gaming Travels. As usual, if you like the content I'm doing, please hit that thumbs up button, and if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.